don't know if anybody's out there. I didn't give anybody a warning. I'm shooting terrible, but I thought I'd try this 60. Slapping or something like that it is. Hey Zach, how's it going? I'm out here trying to see how many in a row I miss. I haven't been doing too good. It's getting late, so you may be the only witness I got, so I'm gonna go ahead and take a few shots. Thank you. Oh, not a good start. Well, I don't know what I'm doing wrong tonight. I ought to be tearing a 60 up. Wife's looking at me out the window. Oh, terrible, terrible. I usually shoot this thing pretty good. I may have to change shooters. It's just pretty cool, but somebody started burning something. There's something stinking in the air. Well, so far I've only got one. It's not good. Something going on with my left arm. My elbow been awful sore today. Barely hit it. I got 8 in my practice run. It's going to be hard for me to do that tonight. That's 3. Oh, 3 so far. Jerking around too much. I don't know if I missed anybody or not. Hey Deez, how's it going? Me and Zach just been sitting around watching me miss. So far, 3 in a row is the best I've done, which is terrible. Three again. I thought maybe I'd get 4. How's the heat been in your guys' neighborhood? I'm in East Tennessee. I don't know where you gentlemen are. They just pop up and leave. I don't know if I've missed anybody or not. If I have, thanks for dropping by to watch me embarrass myself. Northern Kentucky. It's nice today. It was here too. It's be 81 tomorrow. Got a niece that works for an airline, lives close to Cincinnati on the Kentucky side. Hey, I'm sorry I missed you. Missed the name real quick there. Peace and Slingshot, what's up? I'm out here showing everybody how to miss. I usually shoot pretty good with my old slot. Mikey, what's going on? I'm sorry I missed the one on top. They come and go pretty quick. I don't know how to get them to stay up there. Anybody stopping in? So far I'm doing terrible. 3 in a row is best I've done. I did 8 on my practice run. I'll get a good smack like that and then I'll start jerking and I'm all over the place. And that one looked good when I turned it loose. Some days you just don't have it. Yeah, me too. Yeah, if I shoot and they come and go and I miss somebody, if I've missed anybody out there, hello, and thanks for stopping by. I'm shooting terrible, by the way. That's a tip, I'll take it. I'm too fidgety with my left arm today. So far, 3 in a row, guys. What's the best you all are doing? I tapped that little square there, but I'm afraid I'll cut us off. I think Slinging said 4. You still have to go? Okay. One of 2. Well, that was 2. Ethan have 4, I think. Yeah, I think that's what he said. 4 would be nice. That's 2 so far. Three. Three's the best I've done so far. I thought after I'd been shooting a 40 for a while, I'd tire a 60 up, but it's proved to be harder than you think. There was 4. I think that's right. Anybody else counting? I think that was 4. Thanks, Mikey. Thanks for getting my clips on the way quickly. Good man. Oh. 4 again. Well, checking setting back life and shooting at one like this is like me shooting at a barrel. Oh, you're welcome. Thanks. I'm trying. There's one. I got a couple more shooters out here. I may switch and try one of them. Sometimes you can and it helps, sometimes it hurts. This one's TTF and the others are OTT. It is just not my day. Oh, sorry, I missed that one. I need somebody here standing looking at the phone. Chad, how's it going, brother? Thanks for stopping by. I'm doing terrible, by the way. 4 in a row is the best I've done so far. Four. I got 4. I've tied you so far. I really like to get 5 so I could rub it in, but it's not looking good. I think you're going to be safe. That's 2, and it was cheap too. I just barely nicked it. Oh, I got 5. I thought I got 4. How many is that? 2? What you get 5? Oh, did you? Okay. All right. I'm glad somebody's watching. So you just go until you decide to quit and go with whatever's best, or you got to stick with your last one? Okay. Well, that was a thud. 3 attempts. Okay. So I'm probably already done then. I don't know how many attempts Anybody watch? Best of 3, you get 3 tries. I know I've tried more than 3. Sorry about that. I didn't keep up with the rules good enough. I know I broke it 3 or 4 times. A couple of times I only hit it once. So, my apologies. So, I don't know if I can claim 5. Start now. You had to warm up. Oh, that's generous. Let's see, somebody said 5 together. Yeah, that's the most I got in a row, but I may have used up my 3 times. So I don't want to cheat. This is a new shooter I just shot a few times. This is the Osprey. It's a 90. That was 100 mil there. You got 5, we'll count it. That's pretty generous there, Mr. Slinging. 5 it is. Okay. I got 3 a couple of times, and a 4 and a 5, and I'm sure that 5 was after. You gonna call it? You guys are too kind to me because I'm old and senile, right? This is a 90. I've tried this outswept bottom section like some of the other guys are making shooters out there now. The top part is kind of like my honey badger. So I thought I'd try this. And I've got this one and 3 or 4 more. I may end up shortening it up a little bit. Yeah, it does. This stuff here, if you hold it up to a light, you can almost see your hand behind it. It's not quite as dense as the, I don't have one of the black on yellows out here. I'll try it. I have to change anchor points with it. I brushed it somewhere there, unless I hit my band. Thanks. I'm not a great shooter. I'm just fair on a good day, and I'm not having a good day today. Shooting high, it's a 90. I'm tapping the top. There's a 9mm. Well, sure changes it. I mean, an 8, a 5/16. I missed it that time with it. Yeah, I've debated on even whether to do it or not. As bad as I was doing. But that's part of it. Our life not depending on it, is it? It's kind of just part of having fun, having a little challenge. It does put a little more pressure on you when you know you're live, as opposed to just recording yourself. Oh, I missed it. Sorry about that. What's your temperature been today, Slinging? It's a pretty nice here today. I'm sure it's down below 80 here right now. Yeah, it does. Sure does. I'll pull them to the left more than anything, so that means I'm letting my hand get too far away from my face, or I'm pretty bad to do this number. Push in here, of course that's gonna give you a curveball. I went too far the other way that time. I'll take a couple more shots here. I won't bore you gentlemen to death. I really like to hit one. I hate quitting on a miss. It's OCD. Finally. That was a rough one. Wow, I've been on here 20 minutes. Yeah, I bet I am too. I don't know how many people. Oh, okay, so I got 8 people watching, 6 thumbs up. Thank you. I just now figured that out. I'm so not techie. I don't know what this little, it almost looks like a comment. I'm afraid to tap it. I'm afraid if I tap it that I'll lose you. Anybody know what that thing is? It's just a little square, but it's got a little comma at the edge of it. I don't know what that does, but maybe I'll figure it out at some point. I'll do another one. Hopefully I'll shoot a little better the next time. It's 8:30. I can still see it pretty good. Not as good as it looks on the phone though. Try touching your finger to the middle of the screen. It should pull the comments up. Just touch the middle of the screen. Okay. Some messages such potential spam. All messages. Okay. Chatting options. Live messages are visible. Oh, there's, okay. Hold it. Okay. They're staying up. I got 3 up there and then they disappeared. Sorry, I was reading the others there, slinging. So you can touch it and they will stay up if you hold it long enough. I did get 3 that time. Maybe I should have started out with this one and stayed with it. Any of you guys out there on the West Coast? I saw we got a hurricane that's hanging out in the water out from Mexico. They looks like it's going to go up the West Coast. I sent one a few days ago. Sent one of the little Super Hornets to I think it was San Francisco, which I thought was interesting. Well, not good hits, but I'm hitting it. Maybe I should have shot this one. I think that's about all I got. My 2 super grips, of course, you see me shooting the slot one that I was shooting terrible with. I got another one's got an olive web swell and palm swell and a pinky swell on it. I borrowed that idea from Gamekeeper John, and it. See you later, Zach. Thanks for stopping by and enduring the pain, brother. Thanks for all the nice comments you usually leave on my videos too. Thanks. Yeah, I got Simple Shot clips on it. I was texting Chuckin earlier today. I think I'm going to make myself another one and drop down a little bit lower, as low as I can, and still get the screw in there. And to take the strain off the wrist. Yeah, this was 100 outer, but I can move them in. I don't make as many out of wood now that I've started making them out of HDPE, but I like wood. Just, if you're going to be out somewhere this stuff's hard to beat. I mean, it'll float, and if you get it wet, it ain't gonna hurt it, and for the price, if you accidentally lose one of them, you're not gonna cry too much about it. But it's there's a lot of work in these. I've made a couple, getting ready to make another one. I made one of my taters out of Osage. Then it to Joe Bishop. He's the one that sent me all of that wood. I was afraid I'd have to do this with it, but the forks are low enough. I think it's going to be okay. We'll know pretty soon because he puts them through it, because he draws back here, and he shoots marbles. But if there's a question on, that grain breaking off, I'll put a piece of plywood in the center and then cap the bottom, or cap the top at least. And in this case, I put this on the bottom. I found another little piece in, Joe sent me this one. It was a pretty good sized block. Found a piece in department store we go in. My wife goes in every time we go to the Longhorn Steakhouse. What's the name of that place? They bring the higher end stuff from some of these places, and then they bring it in there after, I guess it's been at one of those stores for a while. I almost thought of it. Anyway, there's a variety of things on there. Well, I'm rattling on. I won't bore you guys to death. I don't know if I've ever had like Nike had got one of my slot shooters that's a single layer, and this is the first super grip I made out of that, and they're based off a similar, except I capped the top of it with some more plywood, and I ended up going back and putting one on this one too. But this one's light, and what I do like about the olive wood, it's a little heavier, and it gives you a little more pushback against that recoil. Yeah, I made some of them. I made a few in HDPE. I think, let's see, KOS has got one. I think Chuckin's got one. I can't remember. But anyway, that's what I started making when I first started out, because it's just, it's easy to put them in there. And unless you're cranking up on one side, and really you need a TB wooden one to add to your collection. Well, I've got a few pieces of birch plywood. I don't know if it was Baltic birch or Russian birch. They're both pretty light colored. This was some of it has got smaller, got a lot more layers on it. I guess that's what you hear them, like Gamekeeper John used to call it, multiplex, or we just call it plywood here, or a cabinet grade plywood. I've got some quarter, I think, and 3/8, and I got some half, and I bought a 3/4 in it at a place. The only place I'd found sold it. It was in a 5x5. I've never bought building materials that wasn't a 4x8. I know once they made some of this T12 siding that was 4x9, and it was, if you use trusses on top of your block, it was long enough to come down and cap the end of them. But anyway, you guys didn't tune in to listen to me talk about carpenter work. But I appreciate y'all hanging in there to watch me do a yucky job. Maybe I'll be able to hit something next time. And I'm going to go ahead and shut her down. You guys have a good rest of your night. Hey, the Rich, hey. Thanks for coming by. You got spared the pain of watching me miss like crazy. Thanks, Mikey. Thanks, Ridge. Everybody take care. Oh, wait till you see. Yeah, we're looking forward to yours, Mikey. I'm trying to figure out how to turn it off now. See you later.